Hey everybody, welcome back to This War of Mine, day 40. When I first started This War of Mine, I thought, day 40 I think is the end. Clearly, this is not the end, not just yet, but I feel as if we're getting close. We were raided last night. I'm not sure if we used the same amount of ammunition as the end of the previous episode, but I think it might be close. Doesn't matter, truthfully. Actually, I think it was 6. We used more here, and then we brought back 4. So, regardless, it's all good. It's all good. Things are going pretty well. Now, Pavel, slightly wounded. Let's just, let's get him fed, and we're gonna send him to bed. Pavel, not you, not you. Marco, very hungry. Come have a bite. We should actually probably use the food first before we use the rations, but either way, it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's send you to bed as well, so you're ready to go out for this evening. Now, Katja, I think I might have you go and trade with those people in the unexplored place that we haven't been to. So let me just see, what else do we need to do? We've got food going here, so let's grab this. We're gonna check the radio. We're going to, we don't have enough components to upgrade anything. So that's kind of off the table. Right now we're pretty much just in survival mode, really. Just holding on, and we're holding on pretty well. How are we doing for bullets? That's a bit of a concern. 8. Yeah, that's challenging for sure. And I ended up trading away quite a few bullets, so, you know, I'm kind of thinking about that now. I was like, was that the wisest choice? But we'll see. Okay, Bruno, let's check the radio, please. Oh, somebody's here. Fresh vegetables. Upcoming days to be cool. Bands of looters. Okay. Oh, these are the little kids. Are they the same little kids? That their mother was sick, I wonder? Oh, now they're hungry. Hello again. Hi, thanks again to you. Our mom's getting better, but she's still weak and to have no food. We're very hungry. We are pretty good for food. I mean, we've been helping everybody that we can, so why stop now? Yeah. Everyone, that makes everybody pretty happy. Kids are our future. We have to do everything to save them and show them that despite the war, they are good people as well. Marco says, when this war is over, we'll throw a barbecue party, invite all our neighbors, and eat until we're stuffed. Good point. Bruno, a hungry child's a heartbreaking sight. I'm glad we gave him some food. And Pavel doesn't say anything. Okay. So, she's obviously in a pretty good headspace. Marco's feeling pretty good. Bruno is just hungry and tired. And I think there's not much else we can really do here. We might just end the night, truthfully. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Okay. So, this is the last location, this quiet house. It's in a housing estate that remains almost untouched. It's a calm area of little houses with porches and gardens. Most of these houses are still inhabited. People are trying to lead normal lives. So we've got nothing to look for there unless we're willing to steal. I guess it doesn't say anything about trade, does it? No, it doesn't. So I am kind of curious just to go and see what it's like. I'm gonna take out Marco. We'll keep Pavel in bed, and we'll guard with Bruno and Katja. So let's try this approach. I'm not really planning on stealing, but let's just take some stuff in case we're like, well, maybe we really want to get in somewhere. I don't expect to be attacked, so you know what? I'm going to leave these back, so if people are defending, they can have access to it. Let's do that. Oh, we have things like right outside. This is a pretty nice place. It's still like fully intact. least it looks like we have things outside, but it's all just trash. Okay, fair enough. What about this one? Come on, come on. Nope. The war, we've lived through a war already. Remember how long it... Of course, honey, it was long ago. We met then, remember? You were so handsome in your uniform. So many years. This is where the ruthless would come to steal. I don't trust soldiers anymore. They bring nothing but trouble. You shouldn't, honey. They attacked the city, I told you. I'm wondering... Okay, so he's here. We're cool. I'm just here to talk, maybe. No trade, no nothing. What a strange visitor, he says. If he walks back, I think I might... Oh. Going down. Oh, go, 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 go. Did he catch me? I think he caught me. I mostly just want to check out his place. It sounds bad, but he's definitely got valuables in here for sure. For sure. But you know what? We're gonna leave him be. I have no bone to pick with those guys. They're just minding their own business. I think if anything, day 41, if anything, we go to some of the riskier areas and take out some of the bandits and clean the city up a little bit. Play a little Batman, you know? How'd we do back here? We were rated 7 bullets. Oh, that is actually terrible news. That is really bad. That's really bad. Katja, come eat. Bruno, come cook. Pavel, stay in bed. Look, we got more food again. That thing's just pumping out food for us. It's amazing. Let's send Marco up to swap it out. Yeah, bullets are a #1 priority right now. We still have, like, a knife. But that's it. We have guns. If we don't have bullets for them. I would even trade one of our assault rifles for a whole bunch of bullets, truthfully. Okay, so what do we need? We need a bit of water, and we need a bit of fuel. But I can't make fuel. Or I can't make water, I should say. So, he's very hungry. I wonder... Do I want to just eat some raw food? For now, until we can get some water? Because we don't even have... The thing is, we don't have components for water. So yeah, I think our best bet is to honestly go and do some trades here. But we have a... you know what? Let's have a piece of raw food here. Still very hungry. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm gonna send him to bed for the day. We're gonna go out tonight and we're going to make some trades here. Probably take some vegetables with us. We'll take some medication. We have a bit of moonshine. We actually could trade like an assault rifle and a handgun. Like, we could do anything in that realm. And I think it would be better than what we have going right now, bullet-wise. May expect the upcoming days to be quite cool. Vegetable crisis seems to be in an end. International air raids struck trucks laden mostly with turnips, beets, and potatoes have recently reached the city. Okay, well, that changes things. People are still on alert from the looters. Okay, is anybody coming by to trade today? If not, we have to go and make some trades. We need water and we need bullets. But I'm worried about skipping this night because the night is typically when we use all of our bullets. So I'm thinking, how should we handle this? We probably need to wait to see if somebody's going to come and trade. If nobody comes by like 1:30, we're probably safe to go. What else do we have going on? Even if we're caught sleeping, we should be able to repel most bandit attacks. Yeah. Look, like, we have the knife. We leave the knife back. Questionably, I think we could be okay. Worst case scenario, somebody gets injured. So maybe getting some first aid stuff would be good. But I think tonight's a trading night, because going out randomly to trade or to steal or loot, I don't think is going to be our best bet. We've been everywhere, so a lot of places are completely cleaned out now. Katja is okay. Marco's okay. I'm a bit worried about Bruno here. He's quite hungry. I don't want to just chew through our vegetables, but you know what? I know efficiency-wise it's not the greatest, but if we can feed him this and it just gets him down to hungry, I'm going to feel much better. And maybe that'll avoid him getting... I don't know if he just gets sick or how that works. We've never had anybody just go... There we go. Okay, perfect. So it's not ideal, definitely not efficient, but it could be worse. So we used a meat and a veg to feed one person, whereas typically that would feed two, so that's not the greatest, but it's okay. Doesn't appear that anybody is coming to the house today, but we are going to get 4 more veg here right about now, so I'm actually pretty okay with this, because this is going to take us up to 8. Look at that. It's beautiful. And even though the vegetables are in the city now, I think it's still worth trying to trade because food is food and people need it. Okay, let's end the day. So we're going to have Marco and Bruno guard. You know what? Let's put Pavel on guard as well. He's slightly wounded, but I think that's going to be okay. We'll go to the central square. We're going to try and trade for some bullets. And we'll see what else. I wonder, one thing I just noticed, our shelter's way down here. This is like the furthest away. Do we have less time of the night to be there? I've never really noticed that, but that'd be kind of cool if that was the case. Okay, so let's take some vegetables. These only take up 1 slot. So truthfully, oh, let's take 4 then. Let's take some medication. Because maybe we find something that we really want, you know? What else? We could take some of the broken parts. Can honestly take one of the weapons from each category, I think. And we could take the Moonshine. Could also take the broken shotgun. Let's go. The first guy we meet, I believe, he's components and stuff. And actually, one of them does, like, first aid. One of them does, food. Okay, so he doesn't have any... that's too bad. Doesn't have any bullets. We might need to go and trade with the military outpost, actually. That might be a good place to try and trade for bullets, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, we don't need to just sneak through here, Katja, but... This guy's the alcohol dude. Don't really need anything from him. Booze and cigarettes. Medical supplies, and then food, right? You know what? We could maybe use some first aid, truthfully. Oh, look at that. No, not interested. Okay, so water could be a good thing for us to have. Actually. And actually, I can get quite a bit for just this broken shotgun. We can get 7. What else would I want to trade? I can maybe give the handgun. Sounds crazy, but because she's got a ton of water. That might be a bit overkill. But we don't need, this is stuff we don't need for stuff that we do need, right? And this is going to let us keep our cooking going, get our moonshine operation going, because I do believe we have some sugar. Then we could take the moonshine that we make, and we could trade it for probably bullets at that military outpost, right? That's what I'm thinking. What if I trade one of these, take all the sugar, yeah, they really like these medications, jeez. Getting vegetables is actually ideal. Right? Because vegetables nets 2 food, essentially. 2 meals. Whereas this nets 1. Like, if you think about it that way, you still need this with the vegetables, but we have 2 coming out, like, every couple of days. This is a prepared meal, which is even better, I guess. We have tons of vegetables back at home, so it's kind of tough to say what we should take. I think we take the prepared food. And I don't suppose... Yeah, he's gonna want everything. Alright, let's make this deal. Now, this is gonna be a crucial turning point here. If our guys made it tonight with enough bullets, that's great. But we only had like a couple, so... Day 42. My God. I see 2 people standing. I'm just waiting to come back and have 1 person dead. We were raided. Okay, we used up ammunition. None of us were wounded and they didn't steal anything. Thank God. So, what do we have? We don't have any bullets left, which means I guess maybe the weapon came in handy. But, first thing we need to do. Bruno, come down here. Marco, have a bite to eat. Pavel, get ready to eat. What do we need? How many can I make? I can make quite a bit, and I think the military outpost, there was something saying that they want booze, right? So I just need more fuel, of all things. So we're gonna burn our books and we're gonna burn our wood to make the fuel. Okay. And then if somebody comes by, we're gonna get more wood, to get more fuel, to get more moonshine, to go and trade for these guys. Or trade with these guys, I should say. So that's 4. Okay, so he's hungry and tired. Marco, to bed with you. Thank you. Bruno, when you're done, I'm gonna have you come and do some cooking, please. Before you go to bed. Oh, damn it. Oh, what am I doing? I really screwed that up. I really screwed that up. Didn't I? Shit. Well, we don't have the fuel and I just used all of it to make the moonshine. So hopefully we have somebody come to trade. We haven't had somebody come for a few days. Odds are with us that it should be okay. Since he's wounded, I'm going to send him to bed. Catch is doing okay. We'll have her come and grab the meat, which is working wonders. This trap that we have is just like, it's been so good for us. We could make more vegetables, but I'm going to reserve the water for moonshine, I think, because we have plenty. Somebody is at the door. Please don't be kids. Thank you. First of all, let's get... Whoa. Go back up here. So we need just basic things like wood. You know, that's... We're in, like, best case scenario here. To do trading. I don't know how much you risk to get here, no. But... everybody's making risks, pal. Okay, give me some wood. Beautiful. So he's actually got quite a bit here. We could just get straight up, like, fuel from him if we want. Maybe even some components. What else? He's got some food, but we're okay for food. We just need the water. If we can keep our water production high and our fuel going, then I think we're okay. We could even grab filters here. I'd like to get some components. Let's see if he wants a rifle. Whoa! That's not bad. That's not bad. But he also has bullets, which I would like. So let's... Okay, so the bullets is too much, but let's switch out some of the wood, maybe? Oh, look at that. He places a high... Those bullets are expensive. I mean, it makes sense. I understand. I totally understand. But what do we need? We need fuel, which we're going to get here. We have wood, which will get more fuel. We have this for more water, which we're going to need for more food and more vegetables. We have a lot of vegetables, which we could probably trade to get more wood. Right? What do we do here? It's very generous, which means I'm going a little bit too high. What about just the casings? There we go. Bunch of wood, some bullets, some fuel, some filters for water. I think the next trade I do with him, we try to... let's see. We could sell some more vegetables if we want. We can get a bunch of components. Okay, if we max it out... What would he want? Because I can just go and plant more vegetables right now. It's not a big deal. That's a lot of vegetables. What about the casings, maybe? Gunpowder. There we go. It's a bit rich, but these are things that we kind of need, right? We've always been low on components for the past little while since we upgraded our door. We're doing great for food. He doesn't have any sugar for our moonshine, but we're gonna have a ton of water. So, yeah, I think we do this deal. And you know what? Maybe I don't trade the fertilizer, because one fertilizer is like 4 vegetables, right? There, I'll give him 1 extra vegetable. I think that's much better. Takes us down to 3, but that is plenty. Each of that is 2 dishes of food, so... Goodbye. It's been a real pleasure. Alright, so let's go up here and let's get some more veggies going. The moonshine operation is done, which means I can have Bruno come over, grab that, and get more going. What's more important to us right now? Vegetables? It's kind of tough to say, because it's a lot of water, right? But we can get more water going. So maybe we don't need the vegetables just yet. Let's see what we can do with Bruno to get as much moonshine available so that we can go and trade with those outpost guys, because I'm pretty sure that they want moonshine. I'm pretty sure it was they would trade more for alcohol or something. So, our limitation right now is the sugar. This is going to leave us with 9 water. Just fine. It's going to use up some of our fuel, which is fine. And we can probably get this done by the end of the day. And we can also get a filter going in here because we've got 2 filters to use. Run out of cigarettes, yes, but we have a ton of alcohol if you really want it. It'd be great if this finished by the end of the day. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Oh, you know what? Actually, stay in bed. Bruno, now that we have some water and some fuel, let's do some cooking. This is a very, very busy day. Have we checked the radio? All the days start to blend together, you know? Okay. Next few days should be warm and pleasant. Uh-huh. Classical music. Vegetable crisis resolved. Bands of looters. Alright. Alright, Pavel to bed. You can go there. And we're just kind of waiting on the Moonshine to finish before the end of the day. That would be ideal. If we can make that happen, gonna feel pretty good. If the water finishes, which I don't know, well, it might, then we could get some vegetables going. I do think this will finish. I know you could use some rest, Katja. I'm just waiting for Pavel, or Marco, to fully recover. Okay, let's send her down to grab the Moonshine. Okay, that gives us 8 Moonshine. That's like the most that we've ever had. Once the water's done, we're gonna get the, oh, here we go. We'll have Marco do this. Katja, race to bed. Marco, race up here. Come on. The water's done. We should be able to start our new veggies in the garden. How many bullets do we have? We have 4, which is more than we had last night, thank God. Now, we're not gonna have any water. So I'm gonna need him to do this. And hopefully the water by the end of the night, but I don't think we're gonna get that happening. But we can always get water tomorrow morning. That's literally doesn't take very long at all. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna send out Katja to do some bargaining. We're gonna have everybody else guard. And I think it was the military outpost. Where is it here? Especially alcohol or cigarettes, that's what it was. So yeah, and this is a place that has like the fortification right when you get there, and they did not want us going past, but maybe if we butter them up a little bit with some trading, maybe they'll be a bit more receptive to us going around their house. I don't know. But let's take all of our alcohol here. We don't have any cigarettes, that's fine. Let's leave everything else back at the base. We're gonna be just totally cool. Not gonna take any weapons. Yeah. I don't think there's... Yeah, we've checked these before, haven't we? I'm sure we would have. Alright, let's see what this guy says about our Moonshine stash. So he has, yeah, he has a fair chunk of bullets. We've got lots of stuff to trade, but we lack booze and smokes. Well. Let's see. I want as much as you can give us. Don't need the weapon parts, really. We can grab pretty much anything we want from him, it looks like. Well, that's crossing a bit of a line. Okay, the weapons are obviously carrying a pretty major tax. I don't know that we need the food. So we can get the shotgun if we want. Let's see what else. I'm getting a lot of water here, but honestly, I think it's good because we can make more moonshine. We don't have any sugar, though. That's our limiting factor. So this might be a bit overkill on the water because we're just going to need it for planting and for food. We're also going to have a filter ready for when we get back. So let's see. We have first aid. We have a shotgun. We have some bullets. Maybe some medicine? No, not quite. The handgun is too much. What if I reduce this? Okay, so that's something I could probably do. Oh, and actually it's not even that different. So we can take the handgun. I wonder if we could get the assault rifle. No, the assault rifle is going to be going too far. Fine. And truthfully, I don't think we need it. Quote unquote. So they do have bullets, which is what I expected. We're giving away all of our moonshine, but that's what we were making it for anyways. So water, handgun, shotgun, bullets, first aid. Thanks. Now I wonder, would he let us go past? Nope, he's not into it. That's bizarre. I wonder how we'd get in there. There's got to be a way, but like they do not want us going past at all. I wonder if maybe if we stay out here for a certain period of time, like maybe if it gets really late at night, like 2 a.m. or something, maybe they all kind of retreat. Oh yeah, see, like this guy's leaving now. Okay, well let's see. This guy doesn't seem to be worried about me. Oh god. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'm totally away. Don't worry. I was just here to trade. Excuse? Yeah, you go do what you gotta do. No worries. Oh, come on. We need a lockpick. I totally want to get in there. Yeah, I'm out of here. It's been fun. See you guys. Enjoy your moonshine. Day 43. Whew. Come on. How'd everybody do? How'd everybody do? You got 2 walking around. Got bandages. Let's dress that wound. Come on. Tell me we did okay. Nice. We did great. Okay, go and eat. Bruno's very hungry, very tired. Not a problem. Let's finish the planting here. Our food again. This is happening so rapidly now. That's amazing. Let's see. Very tired. Let's just send her to bed. If somebody comes to trade, we'll wake her up. That's fine. Let's get some more water production going. Let's do some cooking with Bruno. Which reminds me, he should probably have a TV show by now. Hope we'll manage to keep it warm. It's plus 19. What else do you want? Alright, so we just need to create some fuel. That's not a problem. Let's send Pavel to bed. Let's get more food going. Veggies will be done by day 46, if we make it that far. Let's check the radio while we're up here. Next 2 days should be warm. Vegetable crisis. Bands of looters. Okay. Same old. Not a big deal. How are we doing for sugar? None. So no more moonshine. That's okay. What I am thinking, though, is that we should send Marco down here to make a lockpick. And I think we could get into that military locker if we really wanted to. Do we have any of these already? We do. I have one. Let's make another. 10:40 a.m. We've got our vegetables growing. We have our water filtering. We have our radio playing. We have our food created. We're going to have a lot of vegetables in a couple of days. This should be enough to get us there. What else? Sugar would be great if we could get it, but it's not like at the top of my priority list. These guys are all pretty tired. He's probably going to be in there all day because he's recovering. So Pavel's probably, or Marco's probably just going to have a seat. And if nobody shows up by, let's say, 1 or 1:30, then we'll probably end the day 43, and head back out. I'm thinking we go to the military camp with Marco, and we might just have to be a bit patient for them to go and leave, like they need a minute or what have you. And then we could try to lockpick that locker, which probably has weapons, right? Might have weapons, might have ammo. Who knows? We'll give it till 2 o'clock. If we don't see anybody walking in, then forget it. Okay, we're good. Okay, so military outpost. Let's do that. Let's send Marco. We're going to have Bruno and Katya guard. We're going to keep Pavel in bed to get rid of this wound that he has. And let's take the lock picks. Well, you're going to take both because they stack, so why not? We could take the saw, maybe. And I kind of want to take the helmet in case we screw something up and they shoot at us. But I don't plan on... I guess maybe if we can get in there. If we can get in a bit deeper into the compound, then there might be some hiding spots. And if we need to be aggressive, we can do that. Yeah, is this enough? I don't know. But I kind of have to hope that it is. You know what? Let's grab the shovel and this as well, just so that anything we run into we can deal with. We don't need wood, so I'm not going to grab the axe. I guess it could be a weapon, but we already have the knife, so let's go. All right, so I don't know. It might be a decent idea to try and trade something, but there's nothing I really can trade. He has 5 of the moonshine left, so that didn't last very long. Next time, bring more booze. Yeah, I understand. Now, this is where the patience part kicks in, because I kind of need him to just not be here. You know? He needs to leave, at least temporarily. I'm kind of thinking that... I don't know, actually, if I could sneak up behind this guy. This guy's certainly not going to like if I climb up there. I can't remember if we've climbed up here before or not. Because this guy's definitely looking out that way, but the chances of me sneaking up there, him not turning around, are probably pretty slim. But if we could go up here, wait till these guys come into this room, then we would come down, then go into the compound, right? But, yeah, and like, look how big this is. It's insane. It's insane. No, looks like... Did we have somebody open that door there? Yes, we did. Don't know if they're coming towards us or heading out. They're coming towards us. So it's 10:40. I'm hoping that this is a time thing. Maybe we have to trade, and then he's like... Then he says, excuse me. If this doesn't happen, if he doesn't actually move, then that's what I'm going to assume to be the case. And we'll have to make a trade with him with, probably, I don't know. We'll figure out something that we can bring and trade for him, even though he just wants alcohol and cigarettes. But he does not look to be moving anywhere right now. If I climb this ladder, he's probably just going to say, pass. Come on, it's 12 a.m. Don't you have a better place to be? Come on, come on. Yeah, he's not budging at all. Like, I don't think it was this late with Katya. Yeah, he's not interested. This did not work out the way that I planned. So, certainly, certainly we're going to need to have something to trade, I think. Maybe that's what triggered it. So if we trade something with him, then he's going to leave for a bit. And if that's the case, then that's our in, because now he's not doing anything. Maybe if it gets super late, maybe he'll leave, but I mean, this is all just experimentation, right? But like, look at this compound. Are you kidding me? It's amazing. Like, this would be so good. He's not budging. He's not budging. We're gonna have to trade with him if we want to get in there. This is kind of like our only real, like, unexplored location too, right? So I'm taking this as a challenge to how the hell do I get in there now? Day 44. Our best chance was with Katya. Sorry, everybody. We were raided. Okay, we went through 9 pieces of ammo. Nobody was wounded. They didn't steal anything. How are we doing for ammo now? 9 left, okay? We're going through quite a bit of ammo every night, which is certainly not the best case scenario. Bruno's hungry and tired. Problem is we don't have any sugar to make any moonshine. But I could try and just trade something. Maybe if I just trade something with them, that would be great. I'm not actually sure if it has to be alcohol or not. Bruno, can I get you to whip up another plate? Look, this food is just like, it's pumping out this cage. It's amazing. I remember when we first started this thing, it took actually a few days every time to get food, but it seems to be happening pretty rapidly. How are we doing? We have a bunch of components. We have some wood. We have some electrical parts. We could probably make that mixer at least, so that when we do try to upgrade this bench, I mean, it's possible. Let's see. Let's get this mixer going. Okay, so he's done cooking. We'll send you to bed. And now, so we need about 14 more, not about, but exactly 14 more components, 14 more wood, and 1 electrical part. It's not outside of the realm of possibilities. Okay, this could be good. Who is it? Nice. I need sugar. I need sugar or just straight up moonshine from the guy so that I can get into that military compound. Oh, why is he being all sketch there all of a sudden? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just patiently waiting. You're new here, aren't you? You're not from around here, are you? I've come to tell you there's an abandoned house nearby. The owners fled the city a long time ago. If you help me get inside, we might find something of value there. Uh-huh. I don't know if I can trust this guy. Just give me a second. I mean, we could send Pavel. If anything happens, he can run away. Hopefully. That's what I'm kind of banking on here. Okay, let's run up, check the radio. It's too bad that he wasn't a traitor, but... Okay, classical music. Warmth. Led to believe that international peacekeepers are going to put an end to the civil war in Grasnavia in the upcoming days. Very cool. Confirmation that peacekeeping forces are indeed en route to Bergorn. We should expect ceasefire any day now. Hey, hey. This is good. All right. Well, once we get her to sleep, then we'll just end the day because everybody should be fully rested by the end of the night. Yep, nothing like a good sleep. Everybody's fully rested. Now, if I wanted to do this, I'm gonna try to trade for something, well, I guess I'll take Katja. We'll guard with these two. Even though we can't carry as much, I don't expect to get very far in there, but this is more of an experiment in, is it based on the moonshine, the alcohol, or is it just based on a trade period? If it's based on a trade period, we might be okay. We could take some medication. Everybody wants that, right? We could take some... I'm not sure. Definitely need a lockpick. Let's take 2 of those. Not sure what else, really. Maybe some weapon parts. I don't know if they would even care about that. It's just something. I might need this and like a little bit extra, and I don't want to be like caught off guard. So, and you know what? I'm gonna take the helmet just in case something bad happens. And you know what? Maybe they'll only trade for booze and cigarettes. Like, that could totally be the case. He does say, like, you better have something. Hey, you have something to trade, right? If not, beat it. Well, let's try. What do you want for this? Okay, so he's not saying, like, no. Maybe I just try and get bullets. Honestly, we're using up 7 or 8 bullets every night, defending our place. And this will be a good way to gauge. Okay, let's see. Water? No, that one little drop of water puts you over the edge, eh? I understand. Doing my civic duty, you're right. Now, let's see if he actually leaves. Or if it's only the alcohol that causes him to do that, because so far this isn't really working to get in here. Okay, well, clearly nothing's happening, and I think I'm gonna come back here with weapons. That's gonna be my game plan. Because trading with him, he's just standing there. That experiment totally failed. So it's a curb on crime. What exactly does that mean? It means we're not gonna get attacked left, right, and center, perhaps? I don't know about striking gold. Hello? Anyone? There we go. Okay, so Pavel is back from his run to the neighbors. Katja's been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. She got the bullets. That's fine. Okay. This is not bad. This is not bad. Now, Pavel, or Bruno, you need to eat. We're -5. Why are we -5 in here right now? Exactly. That dramatically changed. Okay, let's get some heat going. Now, Katja's sad. This is not good. She's quite hungry. We don't have any vegetables left for cooking, but by tomorrow we will. Who's very hungry? Anybody? Yeah, Katja. Okay. So, let's see. Can we whip you up something nice here? It's just one dish, but could be worse. Pavel, come put some fuel on the fire, please. Katja, we're gonna have you eat. Everybody else, I think, we're just gonna send right to bed. How are we doing here? We have some bullets. I honestly think that we're gonna storm that that compound. Okay, so at least the temperature's rising. I might need to get more going here. We have a lot of components. This is a lot just for fuel, but it's kind of like we need to get it done. Okay, this guy's looking to trade. Okay, this could be interesting. What do you have? All of a sudden, we're in need of some vegetables. We're in need of a lot of the stuff that he has, actually. He's in a pretty good spot. I don't want to trade away our bullets, because we're going to need those if we're going to attack that compound. I'm thinking all this tobacco we could sell. We could maybe sell the gunpowder. I'd love to just get rid of this water or the snow, but it's all good. Let's see here. Food would be great. We go from it's very generous to that won't do very quickly. We could try and get Moonshine from him to just try and trade before we, like, attack. Maybe give him a handgun, because we have so many weapons right now. Sounds crazy. I don't know what's going to be best. He really wants weapons. Powerful weapon for short distances. Good rate of fire. I think short distances is what we'd want to maybe take into that compound. This sounds crazy, but I think that's going to be our only way in there. Take some bullets, get some food, get some moonshine. It's too bad he doesn't have any vegetables. Well, we're gonna have vegetables like as of tomorrow, and then this food can should get us through to the next day. Just trying to see if there's anything else that we might need. I think this is pretty much what the best we can do right now. All right. So let's send her to sleep. Oh, no, go back. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have her do it. That's crazy that we had that temperature drop off like that. Like, what is that about? Everyone's doing okay. Nobody's really hungry, or very hungry, I should say. Do we have any filters? We don't. I know the guy at the door has some, but we do have some sugar. We do have some water. I'm gonna try and now the question is, who do we want to take out there to fight at the military compound? It's super risky and probably unnecessary, but we're gonna do it anyways. I'm thinking Bruno. He doesn't have the biggest carrying capacity, but I know he's a badass, right? Like, he doesn't get as impacted as the others do. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, I see. That was a mistake. Okay, let's move up here. Let's actually check the radio. Okay, red to the international peacekeepers, putting an end. Next few days should be warm. Yeah, well, that's not what's happening in my place. All right, let's end the day. Here we go. Oh! Oh! The war is over! You've survived! Yeah, we have. That's cool. That's too bad. I wanted to go to that military compound and see what happens there, but that'll give me something to aim for next time. Day 4, a sniper's victim. Our neighbor's brother got wounded by a sniper's bullet. Pavel helped carry him to safety. Oh, cool. It's going to show us all the stuff. Starving man, shared food. Katja was seeking shelter, and we let her stay with us. I wonder if 4 is the max you can have in there. Day 7, we helping each other. We helped a man get medication for his father. Buried alive. Shell hit a nearby tenement, and some people were trapped under the rubble. Pavel helped pull them out. Day 11, tough decision. Katja robbed someone, taking almost everything they had. Not good. Plea for help. Our neighbor felt unsafe and asked us to help board up her windows. We did that. I don't think we turned anyone away at all, did we? Neighbors in need. Our friendly neighbors came to ask us for help reinforcing their shelter. We were happy to help them. Desperate cry for protection. A frightened neighbor asked us to protect her against bandits. Bruno agreed to help her with that. Day 34. Girl in peril. Saved a girl from a drunken soldier. I remember that. That was pretty interesting. Saving life. Our neighbor's children asked us for medication for her. We shared what little we had with them. We did that a few times, actually. I think. Felt like we did. Children we'd helped earlier came to ask for some food. We helped them. Ceasefire, day 45. The long-awaited ceasefire finally came into force, eventually putting an end to the fighting in Pagorin. Those who managed to survive the war in Grasnavia would never forget it. After the ceasefire, Bruno set off looking for his friend. His neighborhood saw heavy fighting, and the majority of housing had been reduced to ruins, but she found shelter in the basement, which somehow held. Despite the hardships, she managed to survive and was happy to see Bruno alive as well. They remain friends to this day. Happy endings for Bruno. Marco found his family, who managed to avoid the worst atrocities hidden away by a friendly country family. They came back to Pagorin along with other people. Normalcy returned to the city. Buildings were rebuilt. Schools and shops reopened, and life went on. Pavel survived the war. After months of searching, despite numerous difficulties, he managed to find his wife and son, who had sought refuge in France. He went there to live with them. They never came back to Pagorin, understandably. And Katja used her contacts to find her parents in a refugee camp abroad. She brought them back to the city and helped rebuild their house. Soon after that, she published her war diary, which became a bestseller and drew widespread attention to the fate of civilians during the war. That's cool. Really well done. Really well done. That was really cool. What is Epilogue? The war is over. Oh, okay, so it probably just shows that it's probably just the video that we just saw, right? Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. Okay. So, really cool. What a unique experience that was. I wish I would have tried this when it first came out. But for me, this was like, there was a lot of experimentation involved. I found that towards the end, just based on some of the issues I had up front where I sold a lot of the electrical parts, if I were to do things again, I think it would have been a lot more in depth. We probably could have got a lot more quote unquote accomplished, because I feel like for the last little while, it was mostly just straight up survival. Like, need food, plant food, need meat, replenish the meat in the traps, make food, and then we're low again, and we just have to kind of like literally survive. Whereas, had we been able to understand things earlier, like specifically with the electrical parts, I probably could have gone out and been more of a force to be reckoned with in dealing with some of the quote-unquote bad guys. And specifically that military compound I wanted to attack at the end even, because I really wanted to see what was in there. But you know what? We got through it with like minimal casualties. Nobody in our group died, so that's cool. And truthfully, I think things went pretty well for a first time attempt. I fumbled a little bit. I took some pretty good advice from you guys later on. My first, I would say, like solid chunk of the game, I really didn't want to incorporate any feedback just to see what I could kind of get done. And I learned a lot, but there's some little subtleties, like you know, paying attention to the radio to see when things are going to get cold so you can kind of plan ahead. And then when the vegetables were going to become worth more, that was pretty cool to see. And I don't know if I would have paid as much attention to the radio otherwise, because I don't think I built one until quite later on. It was pretty cheap to build. But also, like, reinforcing the stuff in the house paid off immensely, because we didn't have any major raids. Like, we got raided a few times, but nothing got stolen I don't even know if ever. Like, we did a really good job with that. We had people guarding like most of the time. Very rarely would I have everybody sleeping, except for that one night, I think, when we first installed our door, and that didn't really work out for us, so yeah, moved on from there. But yeah, it was really cool. I was originally, when I was going to start, I was going to try the write my own story thing, and I even had like, I'd created like myself. Let's see if I'm in here. Yeah, see? Made myself, my dog, my wife. This is a terrible picture of all of us, so I just threw these in here. And that was going to be the approach that I took, but I really wanted to just have, vanilla kind of approach and go from there, because otherwise, I don't really know how it's meant to be played, so it's tough to dive in there. But regardless, I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I really enjoyed this. I want to kind of get into more things like this, where, you know, with this War of Mine, yes, I would say there's replayability, but it's probably very, you know, once you know what you need to build, you just kind of do it, and you would probably do the same thing in every playthrough. But in a way, this is kind of like pushed me to want to get back into like XCOM, where I can play these games that have multiple different avenues to explore, where maybe the overarching strategy is the same, but the way it plays out is completely different. I don't see that as much in this compared to like an XCOM, but I did enjoy this, so I'm gonna keep my eye out for anything like this in the future. And with that, I'm gonna say thank you guys again for watching. I really do appreciate it. I know I say that a lot, but it means a lot to me that you guys support me and watch these videos. And I know it's just playing video games on the internet, but it's fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you guys. So we'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for the support. Take care. Goodbye.